Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year's, and I hope you guys had a good New Year's. Alright, so let's get into the video. I have an article here from comicbook.com, and the title says, The Walking Dead producer explains why ratings decline is misleading. Now, the article goes on to say, if I can find it since there's so many ads, The Walking Dead executive producer David Alpert credits the show's recent ratings slide to a loss of urgency to watch programs live as they air. Alpert, CEO of Skybound, opened up about the subject while speaking to Variety, naming a number of factors which are affecting all television programs, but sourcing an abundance of content and availability as the reason for ratings decline across television. I think overall we're seeing an increased competition, not just from television and not just from the streaming services, but you get content everywhere, Alpert said. The idea that people watch things super live, that need to view on the same night, and we're measuring ratings like a live rating. I feel like it's a little bit anachronistic to be like, oh, you're not holding the same ratings that you were. In fact, Alpert believes many new fans of The Walking Dead are watching the show's earliest seasons despite the live version of the show cruising through its 8th season. I still get people coming up to me at conventions talking about they're in the middle of season 6, Alpert said. They can't believe what's going on. I still get people coming up to me like, you killed Beth? You killed Beth? What's the matter with you? And I'm like, are you in season 5? And they're like, yeah, I'm in season 5. In the end, Alpert stands by The Walking Dead and its future, offering not one drop of worry regarding the recent slide in ratings. I don't think any way the brand has lost its relevance, Alpert said. I think in general, we're seeing a decline in urgency across all media to consume something at a specific time. Despite any ratings decline, The Walking Dead remains the top-rated show on cable in live +7 totals, adding an extra credence to Alpert's comments. And of course, The Walking Dead returns for its second half on February 25th. So, very interesting right there. What do I think about it now? I don't know. I guess you could be right. I mean, when you do have things like Netflix, when they offer, the full or the whole season, I should say, to be able to watch it however you want, if I want to sit down and watch, I don't know, The Punisher, I can sit there and watch, the entire season in one sitting if I want to, or I can break it up, however I want, watch, one episode a night, or, however, you want. I mean, it does make sense. I mean, watching it week to week to week, one episode a week and stuff like that. And then when you have breaks and stuff like that, like, obviously we're on our break now. The show doesn't come back until February 25th. I mean, it just kind of, takes away. I mean, I would like to be able to sit there and binge watch, the entire season. But, when I do a YouTube channel talking about, The Walking Dead, kind of a little hard. I used to binge watch a lot of shows. Game of Thrones, I did not get into that until midway season 3. Yeah, I think halfway through season 3 is when I started getting into Game of Thrones. So I binge watched, the first 2 seasons and then finally caught up to season 3. Vikings, that is another show that I completely binge watched this year. Actually, just a couple of months ago, I started watching. I think it was back in September, I think, is when I finally watched the first 4 seasons of the show. And, I caught up to season 5. What other shows are there? Gotham, that's another one. I binge watch that one. I don't do, like the whole season or half a season. I'll do like 2 or 3 episodes and then I'll binge watch those and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can see, a lot of people just wanting to binge watch shows. I would totally binge watch, Game of Thrones and Vikings and stuff like that. But, when you're on a YouTube channel talking about those shows, kind of a little hard to do, For example, Walking Dead, season 8 ends, I don't know, the middle of April, I think. So, it'd be a little strange to start watching the show, in May and then doing like a YouTube video. Like, let's talk about episode one, in the middle of May after, the show's been over and stuff like that. So, what can you do? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of agree. I think more people just want to binge watch the show. I think The Walking Dead is one of, like, the top 10 most binge watched shows, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it is, pretty high up there as, one of the best shows to binge watch. But, yeah, I don't know. That's my take. I mean, obviously the show is still doing fine. The show is still pulling in, 10 million viewers each and every episode at least, which is really good. I think while the live viewers have gone down, the what is it, the +3 numbers, I think, which is like DVR on demand, AMC.com, things like that, have been increasing. So even if the show is down to like 8 or 9 million, the +3 numbers are usually around an extra 4 million. So that number's been slowly increasing. So I guess, people just want to watch it, whenever they want. If they want to save up a couple of episodes and then binge watch through it. I don't know, but yeah, I think, like you said, there's nothing to really worry about, because there is another article right here that I'm looking at on Comic Book saying The Walking Dead was 2017's most watched show in the key demo, which is very important, especially with, commercials and stuff like that, sponsors and stuff. I think it is the 18 to 51 demographic, I think. 49, 51, somewhere around there. But, that is the most important, key demo and stuff like that. That's the ages where, people buy the most things, new cars, houses, whatever the commercials are selling. So, I mean, there you go right there. It was the most watched show in the key demo. So between 18 and 51, The Walking Dead was the most watched show in 2017. Out of all other shows, The Walking Dead is still most watched show in those age ranges. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to ramble on too long, but that's what I think. I kind of agree. I think people do want to be able to like binge watch, the shows, store up a few episodes and then go right through it, when they want to. If I want to watch 2 or 3 episodes of The Walking Dead, on a Sunday night, I could do it. Instead of, all right, well, here's one episode, wait till next week. Oh, look, here's a 2-month break. I mean, I don't know, kind of ruins it. I mean, I understand the reason for the breaks, Christmas, New Year's, Super Bowl. Obviously, you don't want to compete against, things like that. Everybody leaving for Christmas, people returning home, you get New Year's, people are going away. Super Bowl, obviously, you don't want to, go near that. So, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit a thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And of course, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys watching the show week to week? Or are you binge watching the show? Are you storing the show up and then, going through however you want? Watch, 3, 4, 5 episodes at a time? Let me know. And yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.